95% of people will never be truly wealthy. Not because they're not smart enough, not because they don't work hard enough, and not because they weren't born into the right family. It's because of a handful of specific patterns that keep them stuck. Patterns most people never even recognize. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what separates the 5% from everyone else, and more importantly, what you can do starting today to make sure you're not part of the 95%. Welcome back to Wealth Afternoon. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what the 95% actually do, because understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. The 95% trade time for money, and only time for money. They wake up, go to work, come home, spend what they earned, and repeat, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. There's nothing wrong with having a job, but when your only source of income disappears the moment you stop working, you are one bad event away from financial disaster. A layoff, an illness, an unexpected expense, and everything falls apart. The 5% think differently. They don't just trade time for money, they build systems that generate money whether they're working or not. Investments, businesses, rental income, digital products. They spend their early years building assets, so their later years can be lived on their terms. Now here's the second pattern that keeps people in the 95%. They prioritize looking successful over being successful. We've talked about this before, but it goes deeper than just buying expensive clothes or cars. The 95% make financial decisions based on what other people will think. They upgrade their apartment because their friends have nicer places. They buy a new car because the old one felt embarrassing. They go on vacations they can't afford because they need something to post. Meanwhile, the 5% make financial decisions based on one question. Does this move me closer to financial freedom or further away? That's it. That's the entire filter. And when you start asking that question before every purchase, everything changes. The third pattern is one of the most painful to hear, but it's true. The 95% wait for permission. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they have more money. They wait until the economy is better. They wait until the kids are older. They wait until after the holidays. There's always a reason to wait. The 5% start before they're ready. They invest before they know everything about investing. They start a side project before they have the perfect idea. They save before they feel like they can afford to. They understand that waiting is the most expensive thing you can do when it comes to building wealth. Here's a number that makes this very real. If you start investing $300 a month at age 25, and you do it consistently until 65, at an average return of 8%, you end up with over $1 million. If you wait until 35 to start, just 10 years later, that same $300 a month gives you less than $440,000. Waiting 10 years cost you more than $600,000. That's the real price of waiting. The fourth pattern is about information consumption versus action. The 95% consume endless content about money. Podcasts, YouTube videos, books, articles. They know the theory. They can explain compound interest. They can name 10 personal finance books, but they never actually do anything with the information. The 5% consume less and act more. They learn enough to take the next step, and then they take it. They understand that knowledge without action is just entertainment. If you've watched 50 videos about investing but haven't opened a brokerage account yet, this is for you. The information is not the problem. The action is. The fifth pattern is how they handle failure. The 95% treat every financial mistake as proof that they're bad with money. They try to budget and fail once, so they decide budgeting isn't for them. They make a bad investment and decide investing is too risky. They use their failures as excuses to stop trying. The 5% treat failure as data. A bad investment teaches them what not to do next time. A budget that doesn't work gets adjusted until it does. They understand that building wealth is a skill, and like every skill, it takes practice, mistakes, and iteration. The sixth pattern is one nobody talks about enough. The 95% have a vague idea of what they want financially. Something like, I want to be comfortable, or I want to not stress about money. That's not a goal. That's a wish. The 5% have specific written financial goals. They know exactly how much they need to feel financially free. They know their monthly expenses. They know how much they need to invest every month to hit their number, and they review these goals regularly. There's a well-known finding in goal research. People who write down their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them than people who keep them in their heads. Your brain treats a written goal differently. It becomes real. It becomes something to solve. Take 15 minutes today and write down your financial freedom number. What does financial freedom look like for you specifically? How much do you need per month to live the life you want? How much do you need invested to generate that income passively? Write it down. Be specific. The seventh pattern, and this is the one that ties everything together. The 95% think about money in terms of months. Can I afford this month's rent? Can I pay off this month's credit card? Can I make it to the end of the month? The 5% think in decades. Every financial decision they make is evaluated through a long-term lens. Not just, what does this cost today, but what does this cost me in 20 years if I don't invest that money instead? When you start thinking in decades, small daily decisions become very significant. The daily coffee, the subscription you forgot about, the restaurant meals that add up. None of these are individually life-changing. But over 20 years, the money you could have invested instead becomes enormous. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy life. It means you make conscious choices. You decide what's worth it, and you stop spending money unconsciously. So let's bring this together. The 95% trade, only time for money, spend to look successful, wait until they're ready, consume without acting, quit after failure, have vague goals, and think short-term. The 5% build income systems, prioritize financial freedom over appearances, start before they're ready, act on what they learn, use failure as feedback, set specific written goals, and think in decades. None of this requires a high income. None of this requires a special degree. None of this requires perfect timing. It requires a decision that you're going to be part of the 5%, and then a series of small, consistent actions that compound over time, just like money does. If this video gave you something to think about, subscribe. We break down topics like this every single week. And drop a comment below. Which of these 7 patterns do you recognize in yourself? Be honest. That's where the change starts. See you in the next one.